Welcome back to Gold and Blue Dude, everybody. And if you haven't already, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. I do videos every single day, mostly college football, some college basketball when that rolls around. But today, this is for West Virginia fans. If you're not a West Virginia subscriber, that's fine. You can stick around. I'm just letting you know. Big time news breaking out of Morgantown. And this is a big deal. This is what we wanted to see. Our biggest gripe about Neil Brown was offensive coordinator. And in this offseason, he needed to find an offensive coordinator. And guess what? He's done exactly that. And he's done a good pick with Graham Harrell, the former offensive coordinator, quarterback coach of USC, is now going to be the offensive coordinator of the West Virginia Mountaineers going into the 2022 college football season. I am excited about this. Graham Harrell, former quarterback of Texas Tech, he finished 4th in the Heisman voting, and he will be the new offensive coordinator and quarterback coach for West Virginia. Other changes. Jared Parker is now the co-offensive coordinator, and Chad Scott is the wide receiver coach and running back coach. Here's what Neil Brown had to say as to what guided him to hire a new offensive coordinator. He said, "Since the end of the season, I have spent the time reflecting on the program and take responsibility knowing we have to be better offensively. And in doing all this, will allow me to be a more effective CEO of the Mountaineer football program." So he knows. He tried to do too much, and his play calling was not good. Jared Parker, so-so, not really all that great. So, home run hire. I think this is an A hire. Could be an A+, but right now I'm sticking with A. Graham Harrell, while he was at USC, in 2019, USC actually broke records under Graham Harrell. In 2020, USC was number 11 in total offense. But 2021, really the season that matters because that's the season he's transitioning out of. USC, number 1 in the Pac-12 and number 17 in the nation in passing offense. And that's exactly what West Virginia needs. Number 20 in third down conversion percentage and number 24 in total offense. West Virginia was number 87 in total offense. So this is exactly what West Virginia needed. And a lot of the fans were really concerned and actually complaining Jarrett Doege to the transfer portal. Well, actually, not very many Mountaineer fans were complaining about that. But then Winston Wright, he's going to Florida State. Sean Ryan entered the transfer portal. Easdale entered the transfer portal. So a lot of pieces from the bad offense from last year entered the portal. And yes, Winston Wright was a leading receiver, and I wish him nothing but the best. But the thing is, the key phrase of a bad offense. 700 yards catching and just 5 touchdowns. So yes, he was the best receiver, but he was the best receiver of a bad offense. So we're getting away from the bad offense. This is a great offensive hire. We needed this. We needed a new offensive coordinator. Neil Brown saw that need, and he filled that need. And this isn't just that's a decent hire. We'll see what happens. No, this is a great hire. This would be a great hire for any program in the nation. So I think this is a home run hire. I think West Virginia's offense is going to be explosive. It's going to look completely different than what we saw this year. Nico Markiel probably will win the starting position. We have transfer running back Lynn J. Dixon from Clemson transferring to West Virginia. That could add a spark to the running game. We will miss Leddie Brown. Make no bones about it. We will miss Leddie Brown, and I wish nothing but the best for him as he pursues an NFL career. But Lynn J. Dixon, when he was on, he was on. Now, he didn't have a good year last year, but that was more of locker room issues. So we get that figured out. Explosive playmaker. Caden Prather. Keep your eyes and ears out for Caden Prather. We recruited him as a 4-star wide receiver. We saw him get better and better and better. I guarantee you he will be the go-to receiver this year. And Nico Markiel will make him shine. And we won't be a stagnant offense where we have a statue for a quarterback. No disrespect to Jarrett Doege. When he had time, he could make some good throws. But my gosh, his mobility was non-existent. Nico Markiel will give us that. We're having a deep running back core. We got the transfer from Delaware State, All-American. So running backs, we're going to be great. So all eyes will be on that offensive line. The offensive line is the last piece to this puzzle. And if that can come together, my goodness, West Virginia could be opening eyeballs with their offense. We won't even recognize our offense. Where did this come from? Especially over the past 2 years, offense not great. So I'm expecting a major step forward on the offensive side of the ball. Now, I'm not saying we're going to be a top 10 team in the nation, but we could crack the top 25. And another thing, Pitt did get Keaton Slovis in the transfer portal. Guess who his quarterback coach was? Graham Harrell. So he knows his tendencies, he knows his weaknesses, he knows his strengths, he knows what he likes to favor, he knows what he likes to try to avoid. So, that's actually a matchup that favors West Virginia now. So this is the perfect hire, not just for our offense, but even for that first game against Pitt. So I am super excited about this. If this doesn't excite you about West Virginia football going into the 2022 college football season, nothing will, because this was a great hire. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.